Hi all, today I am going to give you a video lecture on the concept of workplace design. This is a topic from industrial safety. Then before addressing the concept of workplace design, we should address the issues in workstation design. These issues or guidelines that is given in a book written by Scons. Okay, then what are the issues? The first among them is avoid static loads and fixed work postures. That means the employee should not be working by lifting static loads. Okay, he should avoid by standing or sitting in a posture for such a long time. Then second one, reduce cumulative trauma disorder risk. That means an employee who is vulnerable to such risk must be avoided. Okay, then the elbow should be freely movable. That means work height at 50 millimeter below elbow. Okay, then give an employee an adjustable chair. He or she should use an adjustable chair. Okay, comfortable. Then use feet as well as hands. Use gravity, don't oppose it. Conserve momentum for future use. Then use both hands, not just one hand. Then use parallel motions for eye control. So these are some of the issues in workstation design. And then next one, we're dealing with the goals of the workplace design and layout. The first and foremost goal is maximize performance and minimize hazard. How do we can achieve that? That is minimize postural stress and fatigue due to static loading. The two risk factors for work-related injury. That is, the two risk factors are minimize postural stress. We should avoid sitting or standing in the same posture for such a long time, and fatigue should be avoided. We should give worker an time interval in between works. Okay, so these are the two risk factors that should be avoided. Then reach capability. So before discussing reach capability, we should discuss about anthropometry. That is a science that deals with the measurement of human weight, human height, body mass index, such as. So the worker should be reachable to each and every tools, desktop, laptop, pen, pencil, paper, etc. Okay, that is the second one. Third one, minimize motion times and error rate. That means in a study it is given that 30% time increase in working overhead. When we work overhead, 30% time increases. The same job when we are doing overhead takes more time. Work measurement. Okay. Then the other one is provide force capability. We should have some models or data to do some more work. That data and models must be strong. Okay. Then the core one, the workplace design. So this is the core one of this topic. So workplace design, the major task of ergonomist means someone who is studying ergonomics is a study of a human being, how he fares in his professional life. Okay, so ergonomics are saying that there is a strong relationship between the productivity of the worker and their comfort. Okay, so the primary objective of each and every workplace design is to accommodate the worker. An uncomfortable workplace result in increased energy demands, fatigue, decreased worker performance, and occupational injuries. Okay, may result in increased energy demands because he or she may be working during summer season. So the climate, the atmosphere may be very hot. So he or she may demand more energy. The fan may be working more time, air conditioner may be working more time. So there should be an office with proper airflow. Then it may decrease worker performance and also it may cause occupational injuries. Okay, this should be avoided. The primary objective of workplace design is that accommodate the worker. Then general considerations. What are the general considerations? We should conserve our momentum, use gravity when we can. Okay, we should manipulate according to that. Okay, we should clear that. We should reach according to that. Okay, and we should aid the worker with visual help and visual tools or auditory tools. Okay, then population stereotypes. Okay, we should consider all the worker in a factory. That means the whole set of worker. Okay, maybe some group of workers may be of same habit. Okay, we should treat them accordingly. Okay, then standardized fixed locations are the total system. The total system working environment should be standardized. Okay, the location must be fixed. He or she should not jump from one place to another for doing his work. Then the environmental, that is the noise, lighting, temperature, vibration, and the organization factors, that is the incentive programs, spacing demands, supervisory control, conduct the work. These all should be comfortable to the worker. Then posture changes. Okay, we should tell them to change the posture in their comfort zone, from their comfort zone. Okay, then workstation types. These are the workstation types. The office, in an office, he or she may have to sit for such a long time. Okay, in that case, the needed items, pen, pencil, desktop, laptop, these items can be reached, accessed, and handled within the seat of workplace. And the items are approximately 6 inches above and 16 inches in front, maximum 16 inches in front of the worker. And there he or she should not use large forces, or he should not lift greater than 10 lbs. You should not use large forces to reach that. Then data entry and then assembly unit should also be, also these things we can done by sitting. So each one of this job should be comfortable. Then stand, there should be no proper knee clearance. Okay, and then object weight should be greater than this should not be greater than 10 lbs. 1 lbs is equal to something around 456 grams. Okay, frequent high, low, or extended reaches, it may cause problems. Okay, frequent movement between stations, it may also cause problem. Requires downward forces. Okay, it may cause problems. Optimal height of the hands, elbow, light assembly, writing, packing, etc. These must be optimum. Waist downward and sideward forces must be optimum. Okay, then sit or stand, two mutual, both ways. Repetitive operations may have to sit or stand. Multiple tasks are performed but of sufficient duration that benefit from sitting. Design in posture flexibility. These are the things, some of the jobs we can do by sitting or standing. Okay, so repetitive operations examples. The next one is workplace design. Benefits of sitting and standing. What are the benefits of sitting? Benefits of sitting, as you all know, it may delay fatigue. Okay, it is the first one. Weight is taken off the legs. Okay, we can relax our legs. Lower energy requirements. Then lower cardiorespiratory demands. Avoid unnatural body postures. Then more stability in work. Okay, allows for the use of food controls. Then there are some disadvantages, but it may affect our body. It may affect the curvature of the spine, disruption of body functions, blood flow, breathing, etc. And it may weaken our abdominal muscles. Okay, trade-off considerations. Then the duration of each task. In between each task, there should be some interval. Majority of the tasks takes precedence. Okay, so which one is we should prioritize our task. So which one is having more priority? They should precede all other works. Okay, then we should cater to our visual task. We should consider our eyes, because most of the time the worker may be sitting in front of a desktop or laptop. So line of sight distance between his eyes and laptop must be according to the scientific terms, typically 10 to 15 degrees below horizontal. Okay, there is a horizontal line between the eye and the laptop or desktop, and the line of sight must be typically 10 to 15 degrees below that. Then comfort zone identified as somewhere between 15 above and 30 below horizontal. Okay, this is the comfort zone of our eye, 15 degree below and 30 degree, 15 degree above and 30 degree below horizontal line. This is the comfort zone. We should maintain that. Then optimize extended reaches and exhaustion forces. We should optimize extended reaches and exhaustion forces. Okay, then how we can adjust the workplace? Why that is important, adjusting workplace? Because it depends on the people vary in size and capability. Accommodate individual comfort and usability, provides for possibility in changes in posture. That is very important, adjusting the workplace. Okay, before the worker has joined, the employer may adjust the workplace, and after, when he reaches, he may have to adjust the workplace again. So the priority should be given to the worker. How do you do it? Adjust the workstation layout, location, orientation, such as adjust the person. chair, footrest, armrest. Adjust the workpiece, jigs, clamps, vices, parts, storage bins, lift tables. Adjust the tool, design the size, weight, materials, and use tool balance. Okay. Then use preferred hand for reach and grasp motions. Okay. Dominant hand is 10% faster for reaching and more accurate. The dominant hand is 10% faster, maybe right hand, left hand. The dominant hand or arm is 5 to 10% stronger. Okay, about 10% are left hand dominant. Okay, that we should keep in mind. Preferred hand should be used more often. You can use for dangerous or critical work. Then allow for change of to non-dominant hand for non-critical work, thus providing rest and recovery. Okay, so this is about the concept of workplace design. Then the next one is visual display terminal workstation guidelines. There are some guidelines as we discussed. Seated posture and chair design, maintaining a proper posture through correct use of good chair. Then posture checkpoints to reduce the stress of musculoskeletal system. Okay, keep elbows close. Okay, 90-degree elbow angle. We should keep the 90-degree elbow angle. Straight wrist. Keyboard stop 0 to 25 degree. Upright head posture 18 to 25 inches from eyes to the visual display terminal. Visual display terminal examples laptop, desktop, etc. Line of sight 16 to 0 to 60 degree below horizontal, 20 degree optimal. Vision and lighting, screen clarity and ambient lighting. Glare is somewhat related to eye strain. We should keep an anti-glare screen. Then position of a visual display terminal at 90 degree to strong light sources. Okay, strong light sources we should keep a 90 degree angle. Place documents near screen. Okay, documents should be placed near the screen. Then preventive maintenance. Okay, what are the preventive things? This is because preventive maintenance is systematic maintenance and servicing of machines and facilities source to provide satisfactory operating conditions. It is achieved through methodical inspection and finding and correcting developing failures before they actually happen. That means in an office workplace, employees increasingly focus on designing environments that optimize employee wellness by maximizing conditions such as air quality, lighting, and ergonomics. Workplace design principles involve efforts to optimize the safety and health conditions of regular work activities through measures such as ergonomic seating and temperature control, as well as efforts to protect worker. Okay, workplace design principles involves efforts to optimize the safety and health conditions of regular work activities. That means, as we discussed, proper temperature control, proper seating, these all should be taken care of. The relationship between the workplace design and wellness has been increasingly emphasized by employer as an important factor of worker wellness. Okay, worker wellness, these things are related. Workplace design and wellness. In industrial setting, workplace must be designed to ensure workers can safely perform routine functions and efficiently conduct emergency safety procedures. In an office workplace, employees increasingly focus on designing environments that optimize employee wellness by maximizing conditions such as quality, air quality, lighting, and ergonomics. So these are the things that we discussed in concept of workplace design. Thank you.